Hey, Gossip Squad, grab your snacks because today's 90-day chaos is serving drama, flexing, and relationship plot twists all at once. First up, Vanja Grbic is going off after buying her own home and still getting hit with the same annoying question from repair companies. When will your husband be home? Like, it's 2026. She's calling out the double standard, and fans are jumping in with their own stories, some even warning her to stay alert in case anyone's trying to take advantage. Meanwhile, Jasmine Pineda and Matt are reportedly spoiling baby Matilda with a brand new car ahead of her first birthday, and the internet is divided. Is it a cute milestone moment or totally over the top? People are side-eyeing the price tag, others think it might be a joke, and some are wondering if it's connected to their recent accident. Next, Colt Johnson is finally breaking his silence about major intimacy struggles with Cortney. He's admitting they still haven't had full intimacy because of his injury issues. And Cortney is openly saying she's feeling insecure and embarrassed, like she went from fling to full-time caretaker overnight. And finally, Sumit just posted the sweetest update with Jenny, looking happy and close, and fans are taking it as a sign they're still choosing each other in 2026 after all those ups and downs. If you're ready for all the details, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the mess, because we're jumping into story one right now. Vanja just bought her own house, and repair companies are still asking, when's your husband coming home? This matters because Vanja Grbic from 90 Day Fiancé is calling out a double standard that a lot of women say they deal with all the time. Being treated like they can't make decisions about their own home unless a man is involved. So here's what's happening. Vanja has always come across as independent and confident. Fans first got to know her through her storyline with Bozo, and one of the reasons people respected her is because she didn't let anyone talk down to her or shrink her personality. Off camera, she's been building a life that looks strong and self-made. She bought her own home as a single woman, she's focused on her career, and she runs her own business. She's proud of what she's achieved, and honestly, she should be. But she recently shared something that's been bothering her for a long time. In a video she recorded while getting ready in front of the mirror, Vanja explained that she has been contacting different companies to get estimates for repairs around her house. Normal homeowner stuff. She's trying to figure out what needs to be done and how much it's going to cost. And according to Vanja, the same thing keeps happening again and again. She said that without fail, service providers ask her, "Ma'am, when is your husband going to come home? Because we need to consult with him as well." Vanya's point was simple. It's 2026. Women can own homes, women can make decisions, and women don't need a husband's approval to fix their own property. That's what made people react so strongly, because a lot of fans said they've lived through the exact same kind of treatment. Some women shared stories about taking their car in for repairs and getting that look, like the mechanic assumes they don't understand anything. Others said contractors will speak past them even when they're the homeowner and they're the one paying. The vibe is basically, where's the man who will make the final call? And that's exactly what Vanja is calling out. But there was another layer to the reaction too. Safety. Some commenters warned Vanja to be careful because they believe some people ask about a husband to figure out whether a woman lives alone. Whether that's always true or not, it shows why this question can feel creepy and unsettling, not just annoying. For Vanja, it's not only insulting, it's also exhausting. She's doing everything right, she's working hard, she's building stability, and then she still gets treated like she doesn't fully count as the decision maker in her own home. This is why her rant struck a nerve. It's not just a personal complaint, it's a bigger conversation about what society praises online versus what women deal with in real life. People love to celebrate independent women until that independence shows up in the real world, in a contractor's office, on a repair estimate, or at the front door with a toolbox. So here's the question for you. Are these service providers just stuck in the past, or is this a red flag safety issue women should take seriously? Drop your experiences in the comments because I know this one is going to bring out stories. Next up, Jasmine and Matt's first birthday gift for baby Matilda has everyone arguing because are they really buying a car for a toddler, or is this just a reality TV flex? Jasmine and Matt just teased a brand new car for baby Matilda's first birthday, and the internet is losing it. This matters because 90 Day Fiancé fans already have strong opinions about Jasmine's spending, her lifestyle, and the way she uses social media. So the second she hinted at a big-ticket gift for a toddler, people immediately started asking the same questions. Is this real? Is it a stunt? Is it clickbait? Or is it something totally different than what it sounds like? Here's what happened. Jasmine Pineda and Matt Branistareanu have been in proud parent mode with their daughter, Matilda, for months. They love celebrating her milestones, and they often post monthly updates like each one is a special event. If you follow them, you know they like to make Matilda the center of their content, and fans usually eat it up. But this time, Jasmine posted a video that took things to another level. In the clip, baby Matilda is sitting comfortably in what appears to be a brand new car, looking happy and completely unbothered, like she's already living a luxury life. Jasmine framed it as a first birthday gift, saying Matilda is turning 1 next month, and this is what she and Matt are buying for her. And the second people heard car and 1-year-old in the same story, the comments exploded. Some fans thought it was cute and funny, assuming she meant a child-sized ride-on car or a toy vehicle. Others weren't sure what to believe because the video made it look like a real car, and they couldn't understand why anyone would buy an actual vehicle for a baby who won't drive for another 15 years. Then Jasmine added more fuel to the fire by showing Matilda sitting in a different black car and asking her to choose, like it was a little "which one do you like better" moment. That made it feel even more like a flex, because now it wasn't just one option, it looked like two. Fans started analyzing Matilda's reaction, and some joked that she clearly liked the first one, acting like her little "yes" moment was the final decision. But not everyone was amused. A lot of viewers questioned why Jasmine and Matt would make such an expensive gift part of their online content. Some accused Jasmine of showing off, especially because she has been criticized in the past for asking supporters for money while living a luxury lifestyle. Others said they don't believe the story at all and think it's either exaggerated for attention or straight up clickbait. And then there's the timing. Some fans brought up that Jasmine and Matt were involved in a recent accident. That led to another theory. Maybe this new car isn't actually for Matilda at all. Maybe it's a replacement vehicle for the adults, and the birthday caption is just a cute way to package it for social media. In other words, the Matilda's gift angle could be more about engagement than reality. Right now, the truth is still unclear. It could be a toy car, it could be a real car, or it could be a social media moment designed specifically to get people arguing in the comments. Either way, it worked, because now fans are watching closely for the follow-up to see if Jasmine confirms what she really meant. So let's talk about it. Do you think this is an actual car purchase, a toy ride-on gift, or pure internet bait? And should parents be flexing like this online? Next up, Colt and Cortney's relationship gets painfully awkward after he admits they still haven't had full intimacy, and she starts questioning everything.
Colt just admitted he and Cortney still haven't had full intimacy, and her reaction said everything. This matters because what started as a fling is now turning into something much heavier. Between Colt's ongoing recovery and Cortney suddenly sliding into a caretaker role, fans are wondering if this relationship is built on romance or on obligation. Here's what we know. Colt Johnson finally spoke openly on camera about his intimacy struggles with Cortney, and he did not sugarcoat it. Colt admitted they still haven't had what he described as full sex yet. He even used the phrase that the plumbing isn't working properly, basically saying his body is not cooperating right now. And the timing is important because this comes after Colt broke his leg again. So while Colt is dealing with physical recovery, Cortney is dealing with the emotional fallout. She has been living with him, supporting him, taking care of him, and doing what she can day to day. But when you go from flirting to caretaking fast, it changes the entire relationship dynamic. Girlfriend and caretaker are not the same role, and once that line gets blurred, it can be hard to bring the romance back. Cortney was clearly uncomfortable, and she admitted she's starting to feel insecure. She even questioned whether she's Colt's type. That's where this stops being only about a medical issue and becomes a deeper relationship problem. Because when intimacy doesn't happen, people don't just worry about the physical side. They start spiraling into what it means emotionally. Are you attracted to me? Are we okay? Are you avoiding me? Is there something wrong with us? Cortney later described the situation as embarrassing, saying she's been stuck in a lot of self-doubt. She called the relationship a roller coaster filled with real and raw emotional moments. That tells you this is not a small issue they can laugh off. It's the kind of problem that can grow into resentment if it's not handled carefully, especially if one person feels like they're giving nonstop support and not getting enough reassurance in return. Fans are reacting hard to all of this. A lot of viewers think Cortney went from a fun fling to a full-time caretaker almost overnight, and they see that as a major red flag. Some are saying she needs to protect her peace and walk away before she gets even more emotionally invested. Others are more sympathetic to Colt, pointing out injuries and recovery can affect confidence, hormones, mental health, and intimacy, and that pressure to perform can actually make things worse. But the most uncomfortable part is that both of them are saying the quiet part out loud on camera. Colt is frustrated, Cortney is insecure, and the romance is struggling to survive under the weight of reality. So here's the big question. Do you think this is a temporary issue connected to Colt's recovery and they'll bounce back once he heals? Or is Cortney realizing what the future could look like and she doesn't want to be stuck in caretaker mode? Next up, Sumit posts a sweet new update with Jenny in 2026, and fans think it proves they're still choosing each other after everything. Sumit just posted a sweet new moment with Jenny in 2026, and fans are taking it as proof they're still choosing each other after everything. This matters because Jenny and Sumit have been one of the most emotional, messy, and long-running couples in 90 Day Fiancé history. Their relationship has survived family pressure, culture clashes, and multiple moments where Jenny looked completely exhausted and ready to walk away. For years, fans have been asking the same question. Are they actually going to make it, or is this story heading toward another breakup? Here's the update that has everyone talking. Sumit recently shared a new photo of himself with Jenny on social media, and it instantly sent a message without needing a long caption. They're outside on what looks like a street in India, standing close together, smiling, and looking comfortable and affectionate. It's not a tense or awkward photo. It's the kind of picture that says, "We're good," or at least, "We're still here." What made it spread even faster is that it was reportedly posted on Instagram stories and then reposted by a 90-day blogger, which is exactly how these small updates turn into big fandom conversations. And one detail fans are focusing on is the song choice. Sumit paired the photo with a track titled "You and Me Belong Together," which feels like a very intentional message. It's basically him saying, "This is my person," and reminding everyone that he still sees Jenny as his life partner. Longtime viewers know why this hits so hard. Jenny's biggest struggle has always been Sumit's family, especially his mother. Jenny has talked about feeling tormented by the expectations placed on her in a traditional household, and she has made it clear that living under those rules pushed her to a breaking point.
One of their most repeated fights has been about the living situation. Jenny wanted privacy and independence. Sumit struggled to fully separate from his parents because of cultural pressure and family expectations. At different points, Jenny seemed ready to pack her bags and go back to the United States because she felt like she was sacrificing everything to stay in the relationship. It wasn't just small disagreements. It was the kind of stress that wears you down over time. That's why a simple, smiling photo in 2026 is enough to make people react strongly. Fans remember how close they've come to falling apart. The reactions are split. Some fans see this as a win and are celebrating it, saying they look happy and committed and that they finally found a way to make it work. Others are more cautious and say one cute picture doesn't prove the deeper issues are solved. And of course, there are viewers who think it's strategic, like posting a sweet moment to quiet breakup rumors, reset the narrative, or keep their story alive in the 90-day universe. But no matter what you believe, the public message is clear. Jenny and Sumit are still presenting as a couple in 2026. They're still showing affection publicly, and they're still leaning into the idea that they belong together. After everything they've been through, that alone feels like a statement. So here's the big question. Do you think this photo means they genuinely worked things out and moved forward? Or is it just a carefully chosen moment hiding the same old problems behind the scenes?